most of the times, except Francis Ngannou. But Jake Paul is completely opposite. He's beating legends. And then you have Kubrat Pulev, decent win. Andy Ruiz, he lost one, he won one. And then Alexander Povetkin, again, good win. Joseph Parker is a good win. Carlos Takam is a decent win. Vladimir Klitschko is probably his best win. So now you have that. Now compare that with the resume of, let's say, Jake Paul. I'm going to pull that up. Jake Paul resume. We're going to look at the resume of Jake Paul. Julio Cesar Chavez, former champion. Mike Tyson, former champion. Mike Tyson, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson. He outboxed Mike Tyson. It wasn't even like he got lucky with Mike Tyson. He outboxed Mike Tyson. Then he beat Mike Perry. Who dropped Mike Perry, by the way? Jake Paul was dropping him left and right. Mike Perry was a champion in the bare knuckle boxing championship. And even in UFC, this guy was not getting dropped. He's got a chin of an iron, and Jake Paul was able to drop him. I'm also going to make an argument that Jake Paul might be the hardest puncher that we have seen in the history of mankind. The way this guy's been able to drop people. And then he beat Ryan Boland and Andre August. I'm going to say these are like low-ranked wins. But then he beat Nate Diaz, and he was dropping Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz has got the chin of an iron. Not many people can drop Nate Diaz. Jake Paul was able to do it. And then he beat, and he lost one fight to Tommy Fury. I think he just got unlucky. He beat Anderson Silva. He dropped Anderson Silva. Now, Anderson Silva, some people have an argument that he's the greatest fighter of all, the greatest UFC fighter of all time. I don't agree with this assessment, but it's pretty close. But Jake Paul actually beat him. And then beat Tyron Woodley twice, knocked him out one time. And Tyron Woodley is a former champion. Ben Askren is a former champion. And Jake Paul was completely able to annihilate him, knock him out. So I would say resume are pretty matchable, but Jake Paul might have one of the greatest resume of all time. You got to accept the fact, love him or hate him, Jake Paul is that guy. He is him. Jake Paul is him. And in the fight against Anthony Joshua, I don't see any way that Anthony Joshua can catch him. Now, many people can actually bring size into this, and they can say Joshua's been fighting at heavyweight for a long, long time. Jake Paul never had a fight at heavyweight. He was fighting at like cruiserweight. So how are you going to compare that? I mean, is this power going to translate to heavyweight? Is he going to be able to do it? And when he puts all that size on, is he going to be able to move the same way? Is he going to gas out in the later rounds? The thing is, I trust Jake Paul. The power is unmatchable. It's godly power.
Careful by ducking down. Oh, right hand. This may be it. Right hand.
He connects with one punch, and that's it. I don't even worry about guessing out, because I don't think it's going to go to late rounds. I think it's just going to be like 3 to 4 rounds. Just that big overhand, the touch of death, and that's it. I mean, Joshua is already down. We don't even know if his chin is recovered from his last fight against Daniel Dubois. So Jake Paul lands one punch, and I think that's pretty much it.